When we last met Hassan Shakur, he was languishing in this Israeli desert detention facility. His crime, and the crimes of tens of thousands of Sudanese and Eritreans like him, according to Israel's government,
most of this population came to Israel for work to improve their status in their countries of origin. Israel's labor market, health services and education systems are paying the price. Therefore, Israel's government stands firm in its policy of not permitting them to integrate into the population or workforce.
But Hassan tells a different story.
How could a person put himself in danger just seeking for money?
He fled the conflict in Sudan after his mother was murdered by militants. He walked thousands of kilometers through Egypt's Sinai desert, dodging human traffickers and bullets, and going for days without food and water. Hassan crossed into Israel, applied for asylum, made friends, and got a job. His dream? To learn English, apply for university scholarships, and get a degree.
Administered.
But Israel's immigration authorities cut those dreams short, served detention orders, a tactic used to pressure asylum seekers into leaving Israel. He was bussed to the desert indefinitely. While there, he almost lost sight of his dreams. That was 2 years ago.
Good to see you.
How are you?
Good, I'm good. Okay, the data, do you have to copy paste or?
I just download the picture.
Okay. In our culture, we eat in 6 in the morning. We must have a pancake. It's like a local one. We cook it home.
6 in the morning?
6 in the morning.
If you are in the US and you want to give a loan to Nigeria, you're not going to give it in Naira. What you're going to get back in 10 years' time will be much less, because you can assume that the Naira will go down, and therefore what's converted back will be much less than the original amount.
After being released from detention, he had no money and nowhere to go.
You are free and you can go home. We were really happy and very keen. But then the thing started, like, okay, now I have to go and live normal life. But how?
It took him 6 months to find work and a place to live. But he still wanted an education. Online classes weren't working, and he had no way to pay $12,500 a year in tuition fees. An Israeli professor friend from a refugee awareness group Hassan performs with suggested, try to get a scholarship through my connections. Hassan took his advice and succeeded. When he got news that he'd received a scholarship to a Tel Aviv area university, however, he was flooded with a mix of emotions.
Sadness just came in, like, how can I be able to contact my family and tell them that I was accepted in the college, or even my mom, as she's the one who actually been supporting me, and now today she's not any longer here. And for me was just sadness moment came in, and it was just terrible.
Hassan hasn't had contact with his sisters or father for more than 6 months. Sudan is still in a state of unrest. It has no landline network, and only 20% of the country has cell phone coverage. Those are the factors pushing Hassan to get a degree in government and politics, despite bi-monthly threats of Israeli immigration officials denying his visa renewal. He focuses on the change he wants to be a part of.
The only solutions of Darfurian or international crisis would be me as a victim to contribute and bring something out, something positive.
Part of that plan, he's writing his autobiography in English and shares an excerpt with us, a reflection on his 10-year-old self in Darfur.
I joined as a homeless children, ate leftover food from the trash, and I slept under the shops and on a street for more than a year. I was satisfied with my life. I had finally found freedom. But it was a difficult freedom. When I think about what happened to me, I want to help the homeless women and children who have no rights.
Stephanie Freid, CGTN, Tel Aviv.